In 1965, Dr. Robert Cade and his team invented a drink that would revolutionize athletic performance.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
More than quench a thirst, it gave the Gators strength to push past their limits, leading them to a series of sweeping victories.
They've done it! They've done it!
Today, Gatorade fuels more than just athletes. Here at the University of Florida, where Gatorade was born, it's fueling research that's changing lives. The same innovative spirit and passion that defines Dr. Cade and his team's legacy is still alive today, 50 years later. The stories that follow are only a small glimpse into how Gatorade and UF are impacting the future, and this is only the beginning. You know how Gatorade changed the game. Now see how we are changing the world.
And in 1965, a curious Florida physiology professor named Dr. Robert J. Cade was about to change the world of athletics.
Our trainer came to me in Cunningham and said, Dr. Cade, would like to come over and talk to you about a drink that he is formulating.
I explained to him what we wanted to do, why we wanted to do it, and what we thought we might find. He said, I have no idea what you said, other than you might give me a better team in the fourth quarter. And if you think that's true, you can go ahead and study them.
Cade's concoction was tested on the freshman team during an inter-squad scrimmage against the varsity B team. The freshmen dominated the second half, proving Dr. Cade was onto something.
It wasn't long before we found out the freshmen were out there running sprints and the varsity were laying on the ground or going. They were slower than the freshmen and B team. So it was very obvious that maybe we had something there.
And with that success, Graves gave the go-ahead for the varsity to drink Gatorade before taking on LSU.
At the end of the first half, the score was, I think it was 17-0. And LSU had made over 200 yards gained, and the Gators had only made 50 or 60. It's completely one-sided. But in the third period, the Gators came out, and it was the same way it had been with the freshmen the day before, and they were pushing LSU around.
Today, Coach Graves' willingness to team up with Dr. Cade is now a sports legend. The Gatorade brand has 30 flavors available in the U.S. and 50 internationally, and it's sold in 80 different countries. Backed by over 40 years of scientific research, the sports drink named after the Gators remains a staple on sidelines all over the world.